Love it or hate it, mop flies catch fish. But if you don't have any mop material around the house, there's a better way to do it. This is how. This is the Silk Mop. Here's how you tie it. Start out with a heavy Scud hook along with a nickel or black bead. Thread the bead onto the hook and get it secured firmly into your tying vise. Start a base of black ultra thread, 70 denier, on the front of the hook. Trim off the tag end. The mop portion of this fly is going to consist of pure silk dubbing. This silk mop is going to primarily imitate caddis, so I'm using cream, light tan, or white dubbing. Make sure you have a good sharp set of scissors to cut this clump of dubbing. Pull out about an inch of dubbing and trim it off flush. This dubbing will compress once you saturate it with water and start fishing this fly, so it's okay to use a little bit of excess dubbing. Bring your pure silk to the hook for measurement. You want about a length of hook shank of mop hanging off the back end of this fly. Trim the butt section of this pure silk flush and bring it to your hook shank to be tied in. Capture it on the top side of the hook and make securing wraps forward to the bead, capturing all that material down in the process, securing it to the hook shank. For the dubbing portion, we're going to tie in some Mohair plus dubbing, but first we need to flatten out our thread. To do that, just give it a counterclockwise spin and press the top side of your thumb against the thread to splay out the fibers. Once you're able to see it nice and flat on your fingertip, you can use your bodkin or a needle point to poke it right in the center and split the thread in half. Mohair plus dubbing is a little bit slick, so I like to add a touch of dubbing wax to either side of this split thread to ensure the Mohair plus stays within the confines of the split thread. Pull a bit of Mohair plus dubbing from the pack and situate the fibers in between your unithread, evenly distributed amongst the split section. Spin clockwise to begin twisting the thread, and in turn twist that dubbing within the split section. Once it's corded up nicely and your dubbing is secured in place, start making touching wraps with your dubbing noodle, covering the tied in pure silk dubbing and creating a very bushy, buggy thorax. Secure your thread behind the bead and whip finish and half hitch your way to fishing glory. After trimming your thread, you can brush out your mohair or just pull it, preen it with your fingers. No trimming necessary, but I do like to trim the longer fibers just to clean it up a bit. Make that silk mop more prominently visible on the back end of the fly. You can make it look as nice as you want. Some flies catch fish, some flies catch anglers. Once you're done trimming, the only other thing I like to do is singe the back end of the pure silk fibers to align the tips and to provide a little bit of a taper on the back side. Don't get your lighter too close because it'll go pretty quick. Just make a quick singe to level everything off and then use your fingers to twist that back side to even everything up. The pure silk mop is a great alternative to a mop fly. You're still cheating, but you're better than those other cheaters. Hope it helps you out. These are all the materials you'll need to tie a silk mop. Head down to your local fly shop and ask for Larva Lace by name. If they don't carry Larva Lace materials yet, make sure they go to hagensfish.com or reach out to Lorie in Mitchell, South Dakota to get the best high-quality synthetic fly tying materials on the market. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to make sure you get all of our monthly fly tying tutorials. If you really want to be a great fishing buddy, you can share our videos with your friends so they also have flies that catch fish. Larva Lace is a product of Hagen's. Check out all of our social channels and let us know what you're tying with Larva Lace materials. Thanks for being a part of this community. Here's to tight lines and well-tied flies.